Call the meeting to order. We do have a quorum with all members present. If you will, join me in a moment of silence. If you will, please stand and we'll have a pledge of allegiance. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay. All right, at this time, we're going to go into executive session to discuss personnel. Let me read the...
Sorry.
That's all right. Is he ready? Okay, executive session, KRS 61.810, exceptions to open meetings. All meetings of a quorum of the members of any public agency at which any public business is discussed or at which any action is taken by the agency shall be public meetings open to the public at all times except for the following: discussions of proposed or pending litigation against or on behalf of the public agency, discussions or hearings which might lead to the appointment, discipline, or dismissal of an individual employee, member, or student without restricting that employee, member, or student's rights to a public hearing if requested, deliberations on the future acquisition or sale of real property by a public agency, but only when publicity would be likely to affect the value of a specific piece of property to be acquired for public use or sold by a public agency. Do I have a motion to enter into executive session?
I'll make a motion.
Okay. Do I have a second?
Second.
Okay. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay. All right. Aye. Any opposed?
No.
Okay.
I mean, no, I'm not voting for that, okay?
Right. She votes against it.
I'm voting against it.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. That concludes everything.
Motion to adjourn.
Yeah.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Okay. Dane makes a motion to adjourn. Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay. All righty. Thanks a lot. I'm Kenneth Sams, chairman of the board. We've just decided who we'd hire as the superintendent, so I wanted to make the official announcement. It's Yvonne Gilliam, which is our former superintendent from 8 years ago. And I would like to say I've served under her and under Mr. Thompson. They're both fine people, and I think our school system will continue to progress just like it has. And I don't see anything changing. And I think everybody voted their conscience, and she's the person that got the most votes. Thank you.
I'm Arlene Burnett, and I'm the board member. We have hired a superintendent tonight. I am the descending vote. The superintendent that the other four members hired was Mrs. Gilliam, Yvonne Gilliam. She was a superintendent 8 years ago, and yes, I am for Mr. Thompson, and my reasons are, yes, we are cousins, but the data speaks for itself. He is a well-respected man in the educational community. He has moved our district to only one of 22 districts that met No Child Left Behind this year. We also have moved, I believe, from 168th place up into the 70s. It's according to how that when they're doing the calculations. Mr. Thompson is a Bell County man. He's also worked. When we hired him 8 years ago, it was I believe he was hired at $85,000. It's not about money to him. He's always been devoted to the educational system. He never would let us even ask for raises. I think one time he might got a state raise. He makes either $86,000 or $87,000 now, and he would have continued that way and not expected any more. and I'd say he's one of the lowest paid superintendents in the state. He's very, you talk to anyone about him, he's very personable. Anyone can talk to him, our faculty, and I do want to say to our teachers out there, all the teachers, just please continue to do what you're doing for kids. I'm very proud of you, and I will always be there for you. I'll make sure if I'm one that stands alone, if that's all it takes, I will be there to support you and defend you, to make sure that everyone's treated with the utmost respect, and that education is the #1 priority in this district, not politics or anything political. I'm one person, but I do speak for myself, and I ask no one to get involved. I don't want anyone to feel like they have to be involved in anything, but just to do their job and to continue to say prayers that our school system continues to move forward under the leadership we've had with Mr. Thompson. We did sign a contract, and it's an open contract now with Mrs. Gilliam. She did agree. At first it was $85,000, but she did agree for $80,000. And Miss Gilliam will, she's retired, so she will be drawing her full retirement benefits, which she was due from being, an educator, as they would say, but she will be drawing her full retirement benefits plus $80,000 for the district. We did spend $8,500 to do this superintendent search, and so the search is complete. The other 4 board members have spoken. Like I said, I will continue to be one of your most, I do have a political race. They want to call it that. A board race should not be political. There are 3 of us running for, our seats are up this fall, and I would welcome anyone that would like to continue to work and to be an advocate of our school district, to get involved. Let me know in my district and the other districts, but please be an advocate for the kids. Education is the only thing that will make a difference in our district besides the good Lord up above. I've said many prayers, and a lot of times prayers are not always answered the way we ask, but God has a plan. And whatever that plan is, Mr. Thompson will be fine. I just pray, and I ask everyone, please continue to pray for our district, that it is right for kids, and that everyone is going to be justified. And I will be there to expect that, whether I am as a board member or as a citizen or a taxpayer. But like I said, Mr. Thompson, I appreciate, he's done a wonderful job. And the data speaks for itself, and all the people that know Mr. Thompson and that has called me, I appreciate that. And I'm sure he will too, but he's one, no matter what, he will continue to go on. He will continue to be a supporter of this school district. He was not a vindictive person at all. When he was hired, there was people that turned against him that he could have, done things too, let's say, that I've seen happen before, but he never did. As long as people do their job, that was all is expected of him. And this is the expectation for the next superintendent. And like I said, yes, I am the lone dissenter, and I will, and that's because I have to speak what my constituents and the people in this community have asked me to do. Please call me at any time. Yes, I am emotional, and I do get emotional at times, but I'm very emotional about our school district. I have grandchildren in this district. I've had children that's graduated, and all of the children are important. Every little child is important. So I just want to say thank you to the people of this community and all of our district people. And like I said, please call me anytime and ask the Lord to be with us. Thank you.